On this episode, we clean up our tiller.
These clips of our tiller repair happened over the course of several weeks. If you are unfamiliar with sailboats, this is a sailboat. This is an interior diagram of a sailboat. And the tiller connects to the rudder and is used to steer the boat. Our tiller is pretty beat up. It probably hasn't been repaired in over a decade. I believe those pieces of metal are called tiller cheeks. We used a heavy grit sandpaper to start removing the existing varnish. Okay, so Jim and I started working on the tiller tonight. The tiller's right there. I think all tillers are made with layers. The layers are splitting, so we used a 2-part epoxy from West Marine. I'm not vouching that it's the best. Just saying that's what we had left over from our last boat. And I took a screwdriver and pried these open bigger, poured epoxy in there, and then now they're clamped shut, hoping they dry nicely. But we're gonna check tomorrow morning. Anyways, okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
The next day I came back and used a lighter grit sandpaper to smooth out the wood. I also filled some of the holes with wood putty. I kind of wish I hadn't done that. There's probably a better solution. I used some leftover stain to darken the wood. This was leftover spar varnish from the previous owner. I could have epoxied it, but that would have cost $100. Now what you're not seeing is how I came back every day and added another layer of spar varnish. Between coats, I would sand it and smooth it out. After about 10 coats of spar varnish, I considered the project done. And Jimmy and I added back the tiller cheeks. As you can see, the tiller isn't perfect, but it looks better and it'll last a few more years.